Hello?
Yeah, no, we're good now.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, so did that get anything?
No, it got my mic, but it
Oh,
didn't get
not
yours
me.
because
Oh.
I didn't press the button. So we're back. Episode
32.
You're back on that shit. So I forgot to record Brody's line, so it was just me for a little bit, and then we
Boy,
restarted.
trying to hijack the pod. Yeah.
But yeah, episode 32. I titled it "The Phone Call" because we have in store. Brody's gonna lay it out.
Fans, I was driving home from work a couple of days ago. Oh man, this gets worse and worse as I go. So,
What do you mean? Oh, like the profile?
well, so
It's like nonprofit for cancer kids or something.
I'm driving home from work a couple of days ago, and somebody kind of cuts me off a little bit in traffic. It wasn't, Raven tells me stories about these people doing awful things to him on the road. I don't really experience shit like that, but this lady kind of cut me off a little bit. I was having a bad day. Just wanted to get home. It was taking me a long time to get home. And she had on the back of her car, it was a sticker for her business. And I'm not going to put the business name out there, but it also had a phone number for the business.
And he's gonna put the phone number out there.
I would. And so I looked up the business. Thank God I looked up the website because I can't find this picture anywhere, but I have the website with the phone number on it here. So
Over license plate. No, we were just through your camera roll, and it was
I
like
know,
the back of the car.
I can't find it.
No.
But I have the website which has her phone number.
Okay.
So
what we're
works
gonna do
out.
is we're gonna call her and confront her.
I'm gonna just confront her and kind of ask why she did that to me.
And where she's getting that driving skills from.
But then, so as we were doing this, I went onto the website, and it had an Instagram. So now I went onto the Instagram, and I have realized that it is one of these two ladies, but I'm assuming it's the one in the blue.
Yeah, she looks retarded.
Yeah, I thought that this is going to be a younger woman, but this is definitely a woman that is probably in her 50s.
She shouldn't be
So-
driving like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an excuse.
Call it
So-
out. Call her out. Let's get right
Let's
into
get
it.
to the bottom of this.
Call her once. If she doesn't pick up, call her again and then leave a message.
No, I won't harass her like that. I'll just call her this one time. I won't leave her a voicemail, but maybe next episode
Okay. Yeah.
I'll call her again. I probably should have star 67 this one.
Oh, yeah.
But it's already too late. I'm already too far gone. Ray Desmond number 2 right here.
Yeah, Jesus. Blue balled us.
It might just infinitely ring. This might
It's
be
not
like a
even gonna-
landline.
Yeah,
or
it's not
something.
even going to go to...
Hi, thanks for calling.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, I got to edit that one out.
All right. Yeah.
Alright, well, you just... Okay.
Raven's girlfriend Meg is gambling.
off camera here, off pod, off mic,
Off camera. She's
off cam. We're all off cam.
Off cam, she's gambling.
She just won $750, so we'll see where her bank account will be at in the next 57 minutes.
I saw one of them drones. Did I tell you I saw one of them drones?
You saw one of them?
I saw one of them.
Where?
I was driving
I was
up.
trying to find the fucking videos where you were like, "Oh, these drones are huge. They're like,
Dude, they're big as
they're
fuck.
like RVs or whatever." And I was like, "What?" And I was like looking up videos, and I was like, "They're big drones," but I was like, "I don't know."
Dude, I'm driving up Oregon Pike, and I'm at like kind of like the light by the Giant. And fans, I look up in the sky, and I see this thing flying in the air, and it was dark time,
Okay.
but I thought first thing I thought was, damn, that's a helicopter, and I was like, that helicopter is way too low, and it was just a big ass drone.
No.
I swear on everything. Big ass drone. It was coming from the Belmont.
Oh,
Coming from
that
the
direction.
Belmont, and then it just went up Oregon Pike, and then it just vanished. It didn't vanish, but like it just went to a part like I couldn't see it anymore.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, maybe it was just like a drone that somebody was flying, but the range of it. Like, I know they're
Yeah.
making them better and better, but like that thing went miles.
Yeah.
I had to go from the Belmont over to the Giant, all the way up Oregon Pike towards like Rossville. Like that's
And it wasn't a helicopter.
It wasn't a helicopter. I know it wasn't.
That's wild. It's funny thinking about all the drones and everything, and it's like, you had a good point. You were like, the Chinese balloon was shot down immediately, but this isn't. And it's like, yeah, it's not aliens and it's not another country. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's something,
Well-
but it's not a big deal. Like,
I was talking with.
eat a cookie.
I don't want one. I was talking with my partner today at work, and she was telling me that she's heard from multiple people that apparently there was some kind of nuclear weapon that was shipped in onto the East Coast, and they can't find it.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's what she told me. She said that she heard multiple people saying that and shit on the internet.
You
And
see
she
that shit on
said-
Reddit yet?
No,
Gotta look.
but I'm not an r/news or r/. I actually am an r/conspiracy.
Yeah, me too. r/nuclear.
I am in that. But yeah, she said that there's some kind of like nuclear something that like the government is looking for, and that's why there's all these drones, and that's why they're all on the East Coast. Like, there's been multiple sightings in Pennsylvania. All the big ones
Yeah.
are in like New Jersey or Delaware or whatever, all on the coast.
Huh.
And they're saying that they're looking for that. But I guess it's not like very big news because,
Yeah, they're trying to keep it quiet.
But at the same
That's
time,
like Trump saying, "Be like, we know why the drones are there." Blah blah,
Yeah.
like keeping quiet about it. And it's like, okay, I don't know.
At the same time, though, I kind of had the theory of like maybe this is just like a psyop, and they're all like the government is trying to like get us used to seeing these big ass drones in
So
the
that-
sky, and that eventually it's just gonna be like Jetsons, where it's like you walk outside the door and you
They're
just
just
see like
always
10
around.
drones
Yeah,
at a time, and
just
it's
surveillance. Yeah,
Like, yeah, it's
you
like
can't do
surveillance,
anything.
or it's like Amazon dropping shit off. You know what I mean? It's like just to normalize the idea. I was like, what if in like 10, 20 years, like that's the norm? Is that
probably-
there's just
it
fucking
probably will
drones
be.
just flying around.
I mean,
everywhere.
Amazon's doing the drops. Yeah.
I mean, Amazon's
It's only a
doing
matter
the
of
drops.
time.
They've been doing that for years, but like, when the fuck have you ever seen a drone dropping something off? You know, like they say that they do that shit, but like, when have you ever heard or know anybody? Like, the amount of people that we know getting Amazon packages every day, and nobody's ever gotten a drone to deliver their shit.
Sure. Well, they can't drop a drone here
Why not?
because we have an indoor apartment building.
Well, I
They
know,
can't drop it
but
to like our front door.
like
with
fucking
that.
Jen gets them every single day. You would think
Yeah.
that she would be like top of the list getting a fucking
Yeah, that's
drone.
true. That's true. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. I just hope we see aliens in our day. I always go back to this, but it's kind of crazy how you think of like the Egyptian civilization. They were around for like 2,000 years, and America's like 200 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like we're nothing compared to that entire empire. So it's like, what's it going to be in another 50 years? What's it going to look like?
I saw this hippie bitch on Instagram saying that they were using the pyramids for time travel.
Could be, maybe. You see Mr. Beast printed out all 3 pyramids?
No,
That
he did that.
That was trending
in Beast Games.
not Beast Games, but like for I guess like a later video, maybe in Beast Games, and
Probably
he hasn't dropped it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Pretty wild stuff.
Did you watch? You watched some of the Beast Games, right? Is
I watched his YouTube episode that took 2,000 people and cut it in half.
Yeah.
So those 1,000 people
Yeah.
went onto the Beast Games, and then I watched episode 1 that took the 1,000 people and halved it, I think.
Is Chris in it from Mr. Beast?
No sightings yet, thank God.
I was wondering that because I feel like Chris was probably there in the beginning filming it, and it must have been hell, like trying to get
edit
all
him out.
all the
Yeah.
camera angles where he's not
Yeah.
in anything.
Well, he keeps talking about so
He had
I'm
to have
like
been
I'm
in
like
at one
halfway
point.
through episode 2. I think there's only 2 episodes out.
Yeah.
But it's funny because it's like he's breaking all of these records. Like $5 million is the highest prize for a show ever.
Yeah.
And then the amount of money he spent in episode 1 already was like 1.5 or something, like trying to bribe people out to like, you know,
Yeah.
like betray or whatever. Like multiple people won $100,000. And then he said also, he's like, this entire thing is being filmed with like 1,500 cameras or whatever, like 1,100 cameras or whatever. And that's a record in itself, like how much footage he has and how many individual cameras he has.
Well, he broke that record before too.
Yeah, he's breaking his own
the,
records.
With the one where they were on the boxes or some shit. It was like hundreds of cameras. And he
Yeah,
broke
yeah,
it
in the
down.
yeah. The first episode's pretty similar to that,
Yeah.
like in the boxes, but it's pretty good so far, I must say.
I've,
There was already like a thing where these two teams competed against each other. It was like 50 versus 50 or something like that, 60 versus 60, and then the one team won, everyone's celebrating, the one team's devastated, and then they watch the footage again in like real time, and they were like, he was like, no decision is made without reviewing the footage. He was like, he basically like footballed it and was like, it's overturned. And he was like, this team won instead.
Wow.
Because the one team fucked up.
Yeah.
That's an episode too, but
I have a new show for you, actually. You just keep spilling. Raven is a spill machine today.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I have a new show that me and Lena just started watching 2 days ago. I think it's a Netflix original show. It's a game show. And it's hosted by Howie Mandel.
No.
Swear to God. Howie Mandel, his face, when I was like looking at him on it, it looks like he like had like old person like saggy skin face, and then he just got a bunch of it like trimmed off, and they just like stitched everything together.
No.
So it's just like all tight, but like still still like wrinkly at the same time. It's like really weird. But it's called like Bullshit, or it's like Is It Bullshit or something like that. And it's basically like, what is it? The one where you have to answer the questions and there's 4 answers. What is that? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
It's basically Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but so Howie asks you a question, and for every question you get right, the price that you win increases. So like the first one's like $1,000, and the next one's like $10,000. It keeps going up, and you can win $1 million.
Okay.
And the whole point of it is, you have one person who's answering, and then 3 people that are watching the person who's answering. So Howie's like, what's the answer to this question? And then you answer it, and then you have to say your piece on how you know the answer.
Ooh.
So you say, oh, it's this, and you say like whatever, like how you know it, and then the other 3 people judge you on if you actually know what the answer is or if you're bullshitting. And if you get the answer right, it doesn't matter what they say. But if you get it wrong and all 3 of them say you're lying, then you get kicked off.
But if you lie and then they...
But if you lie and one
They
of them,
can't get it.
if one of them says that they believe you, then you go on to the next level.
Interesting.
And basically the 3 people,
He'd be great at that show.
I honestly, that's how I was like, it's gonna be so good. It was like, and then the 3 people that are judging you, whoever has the highest percentage of what's correct, like whoever guesses who, like if you're telling the truth or lying throughout the questions, that person who has the highest percentage of knowing that you're lying or telling the truth goes on to play then.
Oh,
answer the
interesting. Okay.
It's actually fucking insane. Like on like the first or second episode, the lady, she got to like 7 questions in, so that's like $250,000.
Yeah.
And the stat came up, and it was like she's just lied on 5 questions, but she was so convincing to people that every single time, at least one of them was like, "I believe you."
Because she was a woman.
She was a white Aryan woman.
That's why. There you have it. The most
Yeah, it's
dangerous
fucking
kind.
Awesome.
How many? Is it an episodely based thing, or is it all of it's
weird.
out?
Like it's all I think it's all filmed in one go. So it's like like the first episode, and then like it just keeps going. It's like, okay, this person's up next, go into the next episode, and then it just keeps going. Like it's not like one episode, oh, here's these people, okay, they'll never come back. Like it's all just continuous, just one episode after the other. It's like a bunch of Mr. Beast videos, just right back to back to back.
Yeah, I'm interested to see after Mr. Beast is done with the show if like what, if there's gonna be a season 2, if it's record breaking, because it's kind of like how how he does like all the big shit with all these people, and it's like a competition or whatever.
Yeah,
and it basically goes back to like the one that like really fucking
Squid Games
was huge, Squid Games, and how much money he spent on that. It's essentially that. But I mean, he's given away Lamborghinis during it, a private island.
Yeah, so you're saying that there's
show.
mini prizes that he's also giving away during this.
Yeah, because he's trying to get people to leave.
That's crazy.
So like he gave like a couple $100,000 out, all this shit, and then like I guess later on in the series, someone can win a private island that's like $1.8 million. I think he said. Like, yeah, just fucking wild. Just wild.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Fans, yo, Raven got me so fucking high yesterday. It was retarded. Raven, like 2 days ago, he shows me this fucking contraption that he bought from the head shop. And I was like, what the hell is that? And he goes, Delta 8. And I'm like, oh, man. Oh, geez. And mind you, fans, I've been on call this whole week, so I haven't really been getting high. Got a little high. So then Rave yesterday, he's like, yeah, smack this shit. And I'm just thinking it's like some hippy dippy CBD pen or something that's not going to do nothing. That shit scared the fuck out of me. That shit literally put me to bed. Within 5 minutes of me hitting it, I went into bed in the dark. I was so scared that I was going to get called in that I didn't even want to look at my phone. Like I didn't even want to be on my phone to see the notification. Like I was just like I was trying to hype myself.
So like you were
up.
like high. So comparison of when we were finishing your cart, and I was like, oh yeah, I can take this. I've been drunk and hitting weed. Like I've been good. I haven't been freaking out, and I like ripped that shit. And then
Yeah.
you were like, I'm glad. The next day you were like, I'm glad you said something because I was freaking out too, sitting there playing cards. Compare
Yeah.
it to that. Was it comparable?
Yeah, it's just because of the situation. Like I feel like if I just like didn't have the looming, like I could get called into work right now, it
Yeah.
really would have been like whatever. But it was just like that factor just really like fucking with me. I was just like, oh god.
Yeah, no, it was pretty bad. Because we got these CBD Delta 9 joints that it was like less than 0.3%, and the rest is CBD, and like it was fucking perfect. You get a little munchy, you get fucking, you feel the high, but you're not like retarded in your chair. So I bought this Delta 8 thing thinking it's nothing. My girlfriend says,
$20.
oh yeah, $20. My girlfriend says, oh, she was hanging out with her friends from Wise, I was hitting their Delta 8, and I just get giggly. So I'm like, oh yeah, cool. Buy that, $20. Can't be that crazy. And I fucking hit it going into it, and I was feeling pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And then I said to you, I was like, yo, rip this shit. It's just Delta 8.
And I get, the whole idea of like, if you're a business and you buy something in wholesale, then you can kind of sell them lower than like, what if you bought one. But the part that really concerns me is the fact that you bought that for $20, and when you go onto the official website for the vape, they're $30. So that doesn't really add up to me at all.
Yeah.
If you
scan the
that
QR code on it.
So that doesn't really make any sense to me because it's also, those shops are like notorious for just buying the packaging and then just like putting whatever the fuck they want in there for you to vape because it's just cheaper to do it that way. Than
Yeah,
actually
well, the
buying
bubble
it.
barely moves, too. It's pretty fucking thick.
Yeah.
Like, it is not moving at all. So, yeah, it's just called the Mellow Fellow. It's just the little Mellow Fellow.
Yeah, that shit should be called Haunchy in Your Dreams, fella. That shit
Yeah,
should be
no, it's
called the
pretty
Hat
nuts.
Man. The Hat Man.
The Hat
fella.
Man is here. Yeah, I saw a religious play the other day
Oh yeah, with animals.
with animals, dude. It was a live show. It's about the story of Daniel and the lion.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel. Daniel. Back at again with the white bands. So
It's not real, but I wish that I could like look his name up and he like died of an overdose.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
2 years ago.
damn Daniel's fucking yeah.
Fame got to his head.
Yeah, yeah, he just started doing heroin. No, we saw this show. It was solid. I mean, there was
Say how much you paid.
it was like $79 a ticket. It was like 170 combined.
It's so crazy.
But dude, I'm telling you, the fucking stage is insane. And like did you know how Disney's doing like on The Mandalorian, they're filming scenes with like an interactive background. It's not a green screen, but it's like a giant screen.
No, I didn't know that.
So like they're doing like so he's like walking and then like the screen is moving. It was like that.
Wow.
It like there was like all these fucking screens that were individually like different things, and it would change with what's going on. Like there was a storm that was going to strike this guy down because he was God or whatever, and like he was going to turn into a beast, and like the storm
Mr.
rolled
Beast.
in, Mr. Beast.
And
And
turn into Mr. Beast.
he turned him into Mr. Beast, and then like all of Babylon was really rich then because he was Mr. Beast. No, but it was like interactive, and then like multiple times during the show they had doves flying around. They had pigs, goats, sheep, horse, and my favorite and Meg's favorite as well was the llama. They had 2 llamas like on the
Nice.
side stage, and it was wearing like a hat. Like it was really cool. But yeah, the animals like would walk down the center of the stage, like right next to you and everything, and it was really cool. And even though my girlfriend is Catholic, she said it was a bit much for her for God-wise, and I said, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one thinking it. Like, they kept saying, my God, he's the only one. And, like, it was just like, I saw it when I was a kid back in 2008 with my grandma. Did not remember it like that. Was it because I was 8 years old? Was it because I was, whatever. But it was a lot of, like, he's God, and like just like shoving it down. Like, I felt like I was at church. I didn't feel like I was seeing a religious play, if that makes sense.
Everything that you're describing just sounds like what I imagine a typical day in a church is like.
Yeah. Like, I mean, like, it's a lot of like
Like
praising
and
Jesus.
shit.
Not animals. There's no animals in
Like,
church.
cutting them open, drinking their blood and stuff,
It's a little bit of that, usually in the Catholic church. But
eating their organs and
yeah,
stuff.
eating the heart.
With crackers.
But
Meg just said yeah.
yeah,
We just actually confirmed that. We
Yeah.
actually just confirmed that right now.
Jesus.
No, they're halal. Oh yeah, Route 66 is halal, by the way. I
Oh
told
yeah,
you
go ahead, talk about
yesterday.
that a little bit.
So
Anyway, moral of the story: play was good. A little bit too much about God. I do want to see Noah though because of the animals. I hope they up their animal game.
I mean, they have to.
It's Noah.
He had like 2 of everything. Right?
Exactly.
Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
On that
it
big
is.
boat.
Yeah. Did you watch that video?
Oh yeah, that one video. Well, it wasn't about Noah. It was about Jesus.
No, yeah. Jesus of Nazareth.
You locking that in? Final answer.
I think I'm wrong because I looked it
Because
up.
you said it was something else.
I thought it was where he was born because it was Jesus of Nazareth, but it's not. He was born in Jerusalem, I think.
Yeah, that's why it's like the Holy Land and shit.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah,
all
yeah.
the Jews want to go over there. Because
Hold on.
they're God's chosen people. Because he made
Yeah.
Jesus Jewish.
Yeah, I don't know where it got lost in translation for Hitler with blonde eyes and blue eyes and blonde hair, white people versus big nosed and curly black hair and penny pinchers.
Dude, did you? I think I sent you that meme where it's like the kid asked his dad for $40, and his dad's a Jew. He's like, Dad, can I have
I'm gonna wait 5
$40?"
cents. Yeah,
What, $40? What do you need $20 for?
yeah. It just kept going down.
Help me, police! This man's trying to rob me for $10. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna sue you for my $50 you owe me.
Yeah, no, that was good. Anyway,
Yeah.
What were you?
Fans, if you're ever in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, you gotta go to Route 66 Diner. God, so good. The first time I went there, it was like 3 years ago.
I was gonna say, how long has it been? And then how long has it
Well-
been since the time that you came home yesterday and said, "Hey, try this. I'm not gonna tell you where I got this from."
That was so funny. I tried it for the first time in 2021. Then I got it again. I remember last year, probably twice. The second time was a little underwhelming, so I had to stop going. And then
Yeah.
I was at Lena's and I was on TikTok and we were watching TikTok. And there was a TikTok for Route 66. And it had like hundreds of thousands of likes.
Yeah,
and I
dude.
was like, God damn it. These fucking hipsters are going to invade my nice halal establishment.
Which you only found it was halal
once I got there.
recently. Yeah.
Yeah. So then I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. That was yesterday, and I didn't know that they were halal, even though it's kind of obvious because it's entirely run by a Muslim family.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I realized today that they are actually a part of like an official halal food group. Like there's like a certificate on the wall.
Oh, really?
That they're like partnered with some kind of organization that
Jesus.
ensures.
Jerusalem.
I guess if you're like a Muslim, then you can
Nazareth.
go there and see that and be like, oh wow, they're halal. So first thing I did was ask for a double cheeseburger with bacon on it, and the guy just goes, no bacon. And I said, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm gonna do though is when we go there tomorrow, I'm gonna
Ask for bacon.
Yeah, and see what he says.
Yeah. So I got a cheeseburger. And the craziest thing
Cheeseburger.
about it is that so on the sides it lists chicken fingers. So I was like, let me get a side of chicken fingers, let me get a side of fries, and they said the chicken fingers come with fries, and I was like, God damn. So burger
And it wasn't
fries,
that expensive.
it was like $20.
And the sauce, what was the sauce
Route
they had, dude?
66 sauce, the
Oh
signature
my
sauce.
god!
Yeah, that's halal.
What are you getting tomorrow? Cheeseburger
So
and some fries with the sauce.
then I come back and I went into my room But then I tried everything and it was so good that I went and showed Raven. I was like, have some of this with this sauce. And he was like, where's that from? And then I proceeded to gatekeep from him for about 10 to 15 minutes.
I was screaming and crying.
He was trying everything in the book. I told him that I have no receipt.
I offered to suck his cock.
He was looking at all
I was
the
gonna dig through
packaging.
our trash and see if there was a receipt.
Yeah,
But there was no
I
receipt.
said no
There was no
receipt.
brand on it.
No
Like there was
branding.
just nothing.
No, nothing. At one point, didn't you take a picture of the food to try to look it up
Yeah.
on Google?
Yeah, I think I still have the pictures of the food.
Yeah. Huh?
Are they just burgers or they have smash?
They're smash burgers.
That's fucking good.
They're
Yeah.
smash burgers.
I'm telling you, this sauce and the fucking oh my
god. it's so
God.
good. I'm not a big fan.
And it was like
of
$20 for burgers, fries, chicken tenders,
And
and
I
I
got a
guess an
drink with
extra
it.
fries and a drink. Yeah,
And I got a
fucking
drink with it.
crazy.
Yeah, you can't beat those prices.
Can't get that at Five Guys.
Can't get that at Five Guys. It's like the new Five Guys for me, for real, because
Dude.
it's like the burger is just as good, and like the amount of shit that I get, I'm more full when I go to Route 66 than I am when I
I
go to
drive
Five Guys.
past it when I go into the city. Like I mean,
drive past it every
it's
day when
it's
I come
by the
back.
hospital. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's just like I drive past it when I get my laundry and everything, and I see the empty parking lot, and I'm like, damn, like that's the TikTok Meg sent me. And I'm like, oh, like that's the place we need to keep trying. But after you fucking had me try that food and the sauce, we're going there tomorrow.
Yeah.
That shit is so good.
There's like some parking lots behind it, but I feel like that's like private parking. You gotta park on the street. That's the only bad part about it. You gotta park on the street, and like when I got it yesterday, probably waited for like, I don't know, a little over 10 minutes, but today, because of that TikTok and because it's Friday, there were so many F&M kids there. I was just like, get the fuck out of here,
Oh,
dude.
yeah. I didn't
But it
think of
was
that.
just like the nerdy ones with like rich parents, you know, like which is pretty much like all of them. And
Yeah, it's F&M.
I did get two burgers, a cheesesteak, chicken, and fries. So I waited like 30 minutes,
Okay.
but it was cool. It's always good. I was actually dick eating super hard because it's like
And it wasn't about the restaurant.
it was just
It was
about,
because he was a gay faggot.
it was about how halal they are. I told the guy, I was like, thanks for riding with us Muslims.
You said that to him.
Yeah, I said
And you held up
I
the,
said
the black
Hamdu
power
Allah.
fist. And you said that, and you held up your black power fist.
I've been doing that at work recently.
Wait, if you're not gonna be home tomorrow, are we fucking doing across the hall?
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably be home.
Okay.
It'll just be a little bit later.
Yeah, we'll just get the. Oh, that's fine.
The
yeah,
thing closes at 9. I'll probably get there at like 7.
Okay.
But yeah, I was talking to the one guy that owns it, the son of the family, and I was like, dude, so good, so good. And he was like, thank you, man. That's what we do it for. That's what we love to hear. That we love to hear.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna dick eat him tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
He gave me a sauce for free yesterday. Because usually it's 50 cents.
For all the 50 cents for that sauce, dude. I'll be like, I'll buy this fucking sauce off you. I'll fucking, dude. Can you imagine Chick-fil-A in that sauce?
It's one of the best sauces I've ever had in my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real.
Top
That's
3.
just crazy.
Yeah, that shit's really good. I don't want to hit that.
The mellow fellow wants to be hit. Meg.
It's really bad. It's really bad for you.
I'm gonna freak out here
Don't want
soon.
to get crossed, man. Sorry, bro. Can't hit the dab pen. I started drinking first.
That don't matter.
Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, I think so. No, but
Isn't
like
that what
I
they
hit it.
say?
I hit it like once and started drinking and have been hitting it throughout. I don't know if I feel any different. So we have 32 minutes left.
Okay. Last one was okay. Last two have been all right.
2 episodes ago, episode 30, solid, very funny.
I thought the last week's episode was pretty good too. You didn't like it, but I thought it was good.
I didn't like it. Okay.
I
Let's
didn't
talk about the
listen to it
halal
back,
place.
but- Haram.
Yeah. What else we got?
That's haram.
How they all? You ever see that video of all them fucking worshiping the box?
That big box that they have.
Yeah.
They have like
That's
all these
so funny.
crazy ass rules for it too.
Yeah.
And, like,
the
only, like-
statues of the cows and like
Only like
in the
some
streets
people
you
can go
can't
inside
touch
of
the
it.
cow to move it out of the street. You just have to wait until it moves.
There's
I'm
this
like,
guy
what the
on like
fuck?
Instagram that I saw on
It's like, you guys are
Reels.
raping and killing each other. I was like, that's what you're worried about is the fucking cow.
Dude, they love their cow, man. There's like this guy on Instagram Reels, and he's like one of them, like a Muslim or whatever.
yeah.
And he like he does a thing on Instagram when you can like ask questions and he replies. And somebody asked if they could vape inside that box, whatever it's called. And he's like, "No, you cannot vape inside the box." I forget what it's called. It's
Yeah,
like
what is
M something or other.
box? That's what it is. Box. It's the box.
Box.
Let me.
That's probably the sound that they all make while they're on their knees.
Kaaba. CKKA.
No, you cannot vape in the Kaaba.
Yeah.
You cannot vape anywhere. That's what he said. He's like, you cannot vape anywhere. That's an act against God.
What is the Muslim box called? The Kaaba, meaning cube in Arabic.
Wait, Kaaba?
I would honestly, Kaaba
Kaaba?
is a square building elegantly draped in silk and cotton veil located in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. It is the holiest shrine in Islam. You know what's crazy to me?
Is Islam and Muslim
I'd rather
people the same
worship
thing?
I'd rather worship Jesus than a fucking box.
I don't know. The box sounds more fun to me. At least I can see the box. At least I know that the box is real.
Jesus is literally on a crucifix.
Where can I go see him? Show Meg on the pod. Can you show me? Can you tell me where I can go see God or Jesus right now?
No, in church.
Like a living. Can I see a living, breathing Jesus or God?
Is the box living and breathing?
I can see the box.
You can eat him up and drink him.
Eat the box, man.
I could go inside the box.
You
Eat
can-
the box.
I
Can you
could
go
if I
ins-
wanted to.
Can you go inside Jesus?
There's so many crucifixes. I want to get a crucifix.
I can make a crucifix right now. It doesn't fucking mean
I'm gonna-
anything.
What's a crucifix?
I
or a
could
cross?
whittle.
Tell me the difference between a crucifix
I
and a
could
cross.
whittle a crucifix.
Cross has nobody on it. Crucifix has Jesus Christ on it.
Ah,
Context clues. Didn't know that. Anyway, if there was a
Crucifix
crucifix
usually
across,
means-
I'd put it upside down up here. Anyway,
Anyway,
eat a cookie.
I don't want one.
We need to get a camera for this
Or
pod.
Gordon
I
Ramsay.
think it'd be pretty funny.
I know we should get. I
We
was
get it-
thinking about that. We should just get like an old one from like 2000 that you could just get
Oh,
for like
yeah.
$40.
And it's like
And
really
just, like,
fuzzy
put it on
and
like
shit.
a tripod somewhere.
That'd be good. We get a little camera. We mount it.
Like fucking like a GoPro, like a good one.
We mount it to the wall there.
We just duct tape it to the wall.
Yeah.
We just
Well, then I
get-
wouldn't have to put a fucking meme on like
I like the meme.
on our. They're pretty funny. They're. You know what's weird? Like looking back on our episodes and scrolling through, I'm like seeing the memes and like I'm seeing the title and I don't know what we talk about in the episode, but I'm just like it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see all the pictures and I'm like this all fits really
Oh,
well.
yeah, yeah.
And it's like not like a mixed
It's the basement trash.
whatever.
style.
That's right. It's the
It's
basement trash collab.
style.
But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Eat a cookie. Are you heating up those crab ragoons?
Cucumbers.
Oh,
Heating up some cucumbers.
we got crab ragoons again.
I don't think I ever had one.
You'll find them in there. No, they're so good. It's like fake crab, cream cheese, and basically what looks like an
What the
empanada,
hell?
and it's fucking
Boy,
fried.
what the hell, boy?
Boy, dude, it's so fucking.
Boy, what the hell, boy? Damn. That box shit is hilarious. Are Muslims?
Yes. I don't know
I don't know either.
what. Ask it.
So Muslims are like the Saudi Arabians, right?
It's
And
anyone
all that
who
shit.
it's anyone who believes in
But
That
primarily,
religion.
it's people from
Middle
the Middle
East.
East.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm, yeah.
They're the ones blowing themselves up.
Yeah. It's them, not the terrorists. It's just all of the Muslims. No,
The
yeah, because
Arabs.
that's the thing that
We're
that
almost
got,
out of gas. Called the Arabs.
that's where it
Step
got lost
Brothers.
in yeah
Boats and hoes.
boats and hose.
Nachos and lemon heads on my dad's boat. We don't need no life preserver because my dick can't float. Deadliest catch without the crabs.
Yeah.
Gas called the Arabs.
Yeah, that's where it got lost in translation because like Sikhs have like the turban on, and then they're like everyone that's blowing up America and car bombing people over there, they have turbans on, and it's just like no, they're actually really peaceful people with like
Are they?
the ones Sikhs, yeah, they like no violence, nothing.
Who
Yeah,
the hell are Sikhs?
the people with the turbans on.
They They all got turbans on.
Okay. We're really showing our colors here.
Don't all of them have turbans?
Not really.
The ones with the wives that you can't see any parts of their body. Them.
That's a crazy power move. Multiple wives where you don't show anything but the eyes.
That is pretty insane, isn't it? The lady at Route 66, she's not all the way like that, but she's pretty covered up.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because it's like at the hospital, there's on the floor that I work at, there's some nurses or like a nursing aide where they have like not the turbans on, but they have like the shawl on and everything. Yeah. And I'm just thinking it's got to be so funny when you go into a confused, racist old white person's room and they're asking about it, because there was someone else where they had mentioned, where are you from? Where are you from? And she's like, I told you, I'm from Nepal, because like she's got like this accent and she doesn't have like the shawl on or whatever, but it was like, it's so funny. It was like you're gonna put yourself in this situation where you're just gonna get berated all fucking day probably out of your one of 6 patients. Did you buy this ranch? We had it.
It's blue cheese.
No, it's not.
Ew, you fucking freak.
Don't believe her. It's not blue cheese.
It is.
Yeah, that just reminded me. We had a guy come in today, and Cleopatra. I talk about her on the pod a lot. She's black, obviously. Cleopatra had seen a patient a couple of months ago. He comes back in and he gets Kelly, white lady. And one of the first things that he says to Kelly once they get into the room is, "Where's that colored lady at? Cleopatra."
Oh, I hear him do the name, yeah.
Where's the colored lady at?
Willow. My cat is attempting to eat a cucumber and jump down.
She said it's too healthy. I'm fat as fuck.
Yes. Come here.
No, I'm on my lap.
Come here. She probably will. She
Cat
will
time.
on either of her laps. The best thing about Meg and I did our gift exchange yesterday, and she got me a new comforter because my comforter is raggedy. I've been saying I need a new comforter. I need to go to Target, whatever. It's fucking awesome. Plaid keeps the cat hairs, out of like if it's like a gray or like a black comforter. You know what I mean? Like my black sheets show cat hair.
Yeah.
And we come back from wherever we were, like Sheets or running to Target or wherever today, and she's like laying on the comforter because I put it on today. I didn't put it on yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And she's like laying on the comforter, like all fucking like snuggled up, and I'm like, hell yeah, she approves.
Dude, cats love new blankets. That one that we made like a week ago, all of her cats are all over that shit.
Forgot you made that blanket.
Dude, they love that shit.
I gotta let her come to
Your
you.
cat spends more time at that drum set than I do.
Honestly,
she loves
Meg
it.
Meg wants to hear it. Maybe after the pod we can do that.
I want to play it. I
She wants-
I want to learn drums.
She want to learn. Well, it's not plugged in yet. Just sit down. we'll do it after.
No, I'll just practice.
Okay.
Yeah, you should get a good feel for it like that.
Says you. I loved hearing you tap these drums out here. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, he's playing, he's practicing, and he just stopped.
Yeah. Just I don't know. I mean, I'm not opposed to doing it. I just like chilling.
You'd be like the little drummer boy.
Just,
Hey,
like,
chilling.
I feel because then also the whole goal of it was to make a little intro for the song for the podcast.
Yeah, and then release
then,
music.
I have to probably buy a bunch of shit in
No, you
order
don't.
for us to even. So
No.
all the stuff that you have, we can use to
Yeah.
record it. Well, why don't you just do a thing of guitar, and then that will probably give me more inspiration.
Okay.
So you make it, and then I'll listen to
Yeah.
it, and then I'll
all I wanted you to do for the drum set was like,
Or if you just want me to do something,
I have a riff,
I'll do
but like
something.
I'll play a little guitar riff, and then you have to just hold like a really simple beat, so we have the background.
Yeah, like,
but
I
it's
don't-
like it's us
I
creating
feel like it would
you know what I
take
mean?
like fucking.
Let me do it.
It would probably take like an hour. We
Yeah,
could totally do
I
it.
can plug your drum set into my computer. Everything's electronic. You don't have to buy anything else. That's why I wanted you to get that one, because you can play it in the headphones, and it's
Yeah.
not like an expensive setup. And it's also, when you record like an actual drum set, there's mics hooked up to every fucking cymbal,
No, yeah.
every kick. That's expensive as fuck. That just plugs right in my computer. Same thing that we're using for the pod.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not like I did it a fuck ton, but I feel like I could probably do something pretty simple.
Yeah,
if
do it.
that's a whole goal, I think I could hold a pretty simple beat.
That's the goal,
do
but
it for the
also
podcast.
set your own goals for what you
Oh.
want to do.
Raven, the suicide coach.
Yeah, yeah, I'll talk about that too. But like,
But like if she got scared by something.
It was me.
Yeah.
But like if you would have played a Mr. Killer's Brightside,
Killers.
the Killer's Mr.
Mr.
Brightside.
Killer's the bright side.
If you want to
My
play,
favorite song.
if you want to play to that, if you want to make a little drum line to something else, you know what I mean? That's a good goal to have.
Yeah, it's just like a hard thing because
I'm telling you, you eat shit in the beginning.
it's not about that.
sucks.
It's just like a whole thing of like playing to like the Killers, but like that thing, like it's not like I can like hear the Killers in my headphones at the same time while I'm playing. It's like I have to have my headphones plugged into it and then like play the Killers on my phone, and then I can barely
But
hear it.
you can get there eventually. Like you can, I think there's different ways where you could get like, or you could get like the earbud through your phone and just put it through, and then you have the headset over for the drums.
Yeah, I guess now that I have AirPods.
Yeah,
Now that I have
Exactly.
AirPods.
he has the AirPod Pros 2s.
Now that I have that fucking cube. That
Yeah, the charging
cube. I
cube.
kind of want to buy an Apple Watch.
This has been a very cube heavy episode.
We should just call this shit the cube.
Honestly, yeah, because the phone call didn't work out.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I kind of want to buy an Apple Watch low key, but
Like a new one.
yeah, because I don't know.
I
but
love
then
my
I'm also
Apple
just
Watch.
like I just feel like I'm not gonna fucking.
Just wear it all day at work. You don't have to wear it at night or
Yeah,
like
but
when
what
you're
does
here.
it really do for you?
You can
Your heart rate.
heart
What the
rate.
fuck does that do for me?
It can tell you your heart rate trend. So I've been wearing mine
can
every single
feel- I
day
can
for
feel
however
my
long.
heart
You
rate.
can't. No, it'll analyze your heart rate and record it in your memory, like in
Well,
your
what the fuck is
your
that? I'm
data.
a healthy person. What do I? It's not like I'm fucking 70 years old with AFib. Like who the fuck?
Yeah,
cares?
but if it takes a turn, if there's a weird trend, like you know something's wrong, like health wise,
I just feel like
you know how many steps you
I get
take
a
during the day.
notification from AFib every week.
That's true.
so it doesn't even work.
Like,
Or
No,
I do
no,
it
AFib
does.
every week.
Yeah, her heart's fucked.
Okay.
Um,
you should get. On
she's
that.
got-
I'm
she's
journeying
got-
with that
yeah.
Delta.
She's got PVCs, all that shit. But anyway, that's besides the point. No, I think it's valuable. You know what I mean? Like you get a notification. I don't have to pull up my phone. I can just fucking look there if it's like important. Like if you text me, I need you. Take me to the emergency room, and I'm at work. I'm never gonna pull out my phone. And
I would
look.
never call you.
But if I
I would never text.
okay,
you.
fuck you. Don't do it then.
My
Pussy.
emergency contact for work is Jen.
Mine too. But if you're saying, "Hey, Jen's taking me to the emergency room," I could fucking get off work. Like you know what I mean? Like something
Yeah.
like that.
Well, you would just see me.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You wouldn't have
I
to
just
take
see you at the
off work.
hospital. I
just
just
come.
see that your name down in the emergency department and be like, "Hey, time to go downstairs."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would probably know before I could even tell you.
probably.
If it was something that bad. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not. Yeah, sure. Like everybody doesn't know what's going on in their body. Like the Apple Watch could tell you, but I feel like I'm
You
a
had a-
healthy enough person. that,
You're a
like,
healthy enough person,
It
but
doesn't. It's not really gonna do an awful lot. Like oh,
No.
I can look at my heart rate. I can see how many steps I took that day.
yeah.
Yeah, I
You get
don't
the
know.
text notifications. You can check your email from it. You can text back quickly.
Yeah, that's like I've seen Courtney using it because she uses the Apple Watch and shit, and I'm just like, that looks so. I would just rather text you on my phone. Fuck,
Well-
am I gonna be on this little thing like, oh, let me
No, you're like Ben 10
Fucking-
with it though.
fucking text on my watch? Like,
Well,
I don't know.
all right.
It's really just because I told Courtney, I was like, well, now that I have this, I kind of want to get an Apple Watch, but at the same time, like, it's also just because they're so expensive. Like, if it was like $150 and like sure, but isn't the new one like fucking $300 or like $250 or something? That's retarded to pay.
Yeah,
for a
you could
fucking
get the Apple Watch SE.
Fuck is that?
Oh, watch though, but I mean, like you think about like Rolexes and all that shit, and people flexing that, and it's like an Apple Watch, a tech watch that connects to your phone for $200
I don't
bucks.
think the Rolexes are that great either.
No, they're not. But I'm saying it's actually $400 for the Apple
Yeah, like,
Watch
that's insane.
Series 10,
that
or
point, I'm just-
or the SE 250.
At that point, I'm just buying one of those Aura rings.
Yeah, you are big into the rings.
I just feel like that's probably, I don't know. A little
We
bit
saw them at
better.
Target when we went back there.
True.
I don't know how much they are, but we saw them like pop up. I pulled up. Playing 10-10.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your highest score on Tintin?
Not comparable to yours. 14,300.
You're lucky that the crush is.
67.
I don't even
taken
know
over.
mine.
I still have this, but when I run out of Crush Lives, it's straight back to 10-10.
Yeah, I didn't really see this like phone game arc that I've been in. Like I've never really been somebody that plays games on the phone.
You got games
like,
on your phone?
I was like, like 12 years old at one point and like did it, but as an adult, I didn't think that I would ever hit this wall.
Oh no, yeah. Life gets boring.
Yeah, my 10-10 high score is 32,000.
Fucking nerd. Absolute fucking nerd.
Yeah, hopefully when Lena passes out tonight, I could get a couple of crush levels in, hit the 1,000. Get the little badge. You ever see that on people's profiles? Like they'll have,
No.
like the 1,000. Like I think it's like the farther up
You gotta be the
first.
first.
1,000.
You gotta fucking add me, bro. I think only Meg has me.
I have a bunch of like random people, and none of them ever send me lives. They're just asking me for lives,
Yeah.
and I know they're all like immigrants, not immigrants, minorities.
Okay.
How do you add?
Here. Send my link there. Click my link.
Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta get my daily treat. What did I get this time?
Oh, I'm on 303.
Fuck! I got 30 minutes of the goddamn power up.
Uh oh.
You gotta play right
Start playing on the pod. I gotta piss
Stop
anyway,
the
so
pod.
it's Candy Crush time.
now. I'm
for
on
the pod.
773.
I'm on 975.
Oh man, fuck you.
When did you start playing?
Years ago.
Years ago.
7 school. 7 years ago.
Yeah, let me add rave here. Marmalade covers candies. It's good to know. I clicked his link and it just took me to Candy Crush. It didn't add him. That's fine. We can do that. We can do that whenever. Yeah, like this fucking person that just sent me a friend request is from Malaysia. This one's from Germany. Meg, you got any funny stories you could tell on the podcast? Yeah, I didn't think so. Didn't think so. Ooh. Fans, I guilted my boss into giving me, I didn't really guilt her, but I kind of guilted her into giving me off on Monday. Try to get off today. I texted her yesterday. I said, hey, can I have off on Friday, aka today? And she's like, let me look. And then I said, oh, I'm really burnt out. I don't know what I'm going to do if I come in tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do to myself if I come in tomorrow. And then she still didn't give me the day off. But I got off on Monday.
What you get off on Monday?
Work.
Nice.
Got off
This
work
Monday?
on Monday, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like on a 5-day bender kind of thing.
Yeah, have off work Monday. I think I got a half day on Tuesday, Christmas Eve. And then all that cool fun stuff.
Yeah, I only have off on.
Shit, I could have off Tuesday too if I really wanted to.
Have off on Christmas. That's it.
And I could have off Thursday. I could take the whole week off.
You have off on Thursday?
I could. I could take. There's enough staff here that I could take off pretty much every day next week.
You can do what I did this week. I only work 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I have all these fucking apps on my phone that are like, they're like for like food. So I have like the Little Caesars app and I have like the Chipotle app and shit. And I'll just use them one time. Like I've only ever used this Little Caesars app one time, but I'm like too scared to delete it because I'm like, what if I need it again?
What if I need it and I have to re-download it?
And then log in.
Did you get your McDonald's yearly wrapped?
That's a thing?
Yo, where did you get that?
I got it on my email.
I feel like they're gonna call me a fat bitch.
Dude, yeah, mine's
Dude, they
about to
call
be
me a
really
fucking
fucked up.
whore.
Mine's about to be
I'll
pretty
read
foul.
mine here. Ready?
Yeah, please.
So
I didn't get that.
it should be in your email. Raven, your 2024, your spelled like you are recap has arrived.
They're hip.
The Supper Star. Raven, you saved $145 so far this year.
Dude, that's solid.
9 rewards redeemed, 27 deals used.
Holy fuck.
You've earned these stickers. Wear them like a badge of honor.
Oh, man.
Free fries fanatic. They gave me FFF fanatic for Friday. Super D's
Super D.
sorry McD's
McD's?
McD's super fan. You got limited edition stuff? ? I think that was when I was on my my McRib and Shamrock Shake. Sweet treat. A sweet treat about that sweet life is the caption. Fries fan, like duh, who isn't? Want a free birthday treat? Grimace is asking. Share your birthday in the app to get one on your big day.
Grimace is asking.
And then they ask for my money,
Answer
and
Grimace.
yeah, the Supper Star 2024 McD's unbagged.
Wow. Dude,
yeah,
that's fucking
it's fucking.
awesome.
My cat's playing the drum.
Like, yeah, dude.
But yeah, it's just in my my emails.
I'm trying to now find, because I'm trying to find my Apple Music Wrapped or whatever, like for the year, but I can't find it.
You can't find it? It's here. Go to your Apple Music.
I was just on it. How the fuck do you
I'll
find
show
it?
you, my son.
He was just on that Apple Music.
Let's see it. I got an email or something about it, but I was looking at my email, I couldn't find it. It's gonna be a lot of yeet. Got back on my yeet shit. Fans, listen to the new
Now
Yeet
the holiday
album.
thing is up there, but
Gotta listen to that new Yeet album. He has a song with Kodak Black on it. It's really good. But like the mixing on it's kind of fucked
oh
up,
no, this is like yours is.
and you could barely like hear Kodak during it.
You missed your rap. They only had no way. They only had it for like a year. Browse, latest SZA, updated playlist.
I hate SZA.
I like SZA.
This fucking
Merry
boneheaded
Christmas,
bitch.
Home.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Fucking retard.
Brody Tarson Station. Replay your music. Ready to replay. See the songs out of that made your year.
Oh, here we go.
Let me see if this is actually it though. I click the link. Jump in. This is your replay.
Jump in.
Go
this is the
ahead.
Replay. Let me. I don't know if there's gonna be sound with this. Let me turn my sound up. This is your replay. Jump in.
1, 2 switch.
Why the fuck is it making me use my Face ID? Dude, I
What'd you say?
didn't know that.
Did
Fucking,
you just say the M word?
I didn't know.
Did I have to point that out?
I didn't know that Apple mask, what's that shit called? The Oculus that Apple got, that it uses biometric scanning. Whenever you put it on, it scans your fucking eye. I didn't know that until a couple of days ago.
Yeah, so no one random can put it on. This podcast is gonna get taken
You
down.
listen to 22,800 minutes of music.
What did I listen to?
Wow.
Ooh, okay. Molchadova.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of
Okay.
that. There's a lot
I know,
of
I love it, dude.
Belarusian music. This is actually my most played album.
Is it really? That's awesome. Dude, that song fucks.
Wow. Yeah, basically I've been listening to a lot of Ken Carson and Belarusian music.
I love that. Dude, that's such a vibe. I
That-
want to live so badly in a concrete apartment building. Like how they have in
But
like,
they have all those Adidas tracksuits
Europe and
around,
everything.
So that's kind of like the pro.
I was gonna say, I was like, that's not. You said it as if it was a bad thing.
No, yeah, that's
No,
like the
dude.
benefit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you live in extreme poverty,
You
but
live-
you just have
you-
stupid Adidas tracksuits.
yeah. You live in like the concrete fucking apartment buildings that look all dystopian and shit, and then you come out into the world and you're wearing this Adidas tracksuit. I mean, I'm halfway there. I always wear Adidas pants.
Yeah, it's like every single building looks like the apartment from Train Spotting. You ever see Train Spotting?
Mm-mm.
It's a really good movie. It's about like I think it's in the.
Is it about spotting trains?
It takes place in the UK, and it's about like a bunch of these like heroin addicts and like their
1996.
lives or something. It's really good. It's a good one. You know, it's a good movie that a lot of people don't
Crime
know about. It's
drama.
called Candy.
Ewan McGregor's in this.
Whoever that is.
Obi-Wan from the
Star
prequels.
Wars?
Yeah.
Let me see a picture of him.
Mark Renton. Is he like the first guy?
Mark Renton. I don't even see that guy.
Mark Renton he's in the
yeah,
movie.
I guess he's the main guy, huh?
That's crazy. Yeah,
Might be the main
that's
guy.
Obi-Wan from the prequels. Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome in that.
He-
Yeah,
he is British. Oh shit.
he's awesome.
I gotta
in
watch
the movie.
this.
He's really good. Yeah, it's about.
What was the
Cuba-
movie you saying?
It's Candy. Candy's another good one. They're basically the same thing. They show me Candy in Rehab, but it's really good one. It's Heath Ledger. It's like a indie movie. I think it's like an indie movie. It was made in like Europe, I think.
Mm.
And it's basically like chronicles Heath Ledger and this girl that he's with, and Heath Ledger is like into doing heroin, and she's like not. And she's kind of from like a nicer family, and then it chronicles like her getting dragged into being addicted to heroin, and like at the beginning of the movie, Heath Ledger is like no, he introduces her to heroin, and then she like overdoses, and he like brings her back to life, and it's like this like romanticized thing.
Fuck yeah.
And it's like
We should do heroin together.
actually, I think it's cut up into two halves, and the one half is heaven, which is the first one, which is like when they have money and they like have jobs and they like get this heroin and everything is good, and then the second one is hell. It's like the second half of it where like everything goes bad and she's like sucking dick for drugs and is like still with Heath Ledger, and it's like this whole thing.
Okay.
It's a crazy ass movie.
I was thinking of when you said candy cane or candy, I was thinking of Candy Cane, which is a line in Joyride, the 2001 thriller action movie featuring Paul Walker. It's about this truck driver that keeps riding up behind him, and like he was like a serial killer, and he keeps going candy cane like on the radio and shit.
It's like Death Wish or Death Proof.
Yeah, I think so. Wait,
That Tarantino movie that I was watching. that you
yes,
watched
yeah.
with me. kinda the
It's
same thing.
similar to that. Yeah, I was thinking we got to get back on the Tarantino shit, bro.
I know, because I was talking to Eastside today, and then he was like, yeah, me and Soph later tonight are watching Inglourious Bastards, and I was like, so good.
Yeah. Then we got to watch.
Gotta watch that. We gotta watch Pulp Fiction, right? You never saw Pulp Fiction?
Never saw that.
Pulp
Well, we need
Fiction's so good. We gotta watch
Well, we need to
Reservoir
watch-
Dogs. We gotta watch Jackie Brown, but you're not gonna like that one. Gotta
Why?
watch Hateful Eight,
We need to watch.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Because he's in.
Gotta watch. I think did I name all of them? The ones that we didn't see, or that you didn't see.
Yeah, pretty close.
There's
to
a lot
it.
of feet.
We need to watch Speed Kills.
Speed.
Do you remember me
Oh,
telling
yes,
you?
yes,
Dude,
yes,
I'm
yes.
telling you, we need to fucking watch that.
I would love
It is the
to.
dumbest fucking movie ever. I'll buy it tomorrow.
Wow.
I'll pay to rent it tomorrow.
Holy shit.
Because like if you'll be back in time, we'll fucking watch that shit tomorrow.
Yeah.
It is the dumbest fucking movie. John Travolta's in it, and it's about a true story about a wealthy speedboat racer who leads a double life, blah blah blah, fucking like drug and smuggling and all that shit. But it is done so poorly. It's got 4.3 out of 10 on IMDb, 19% TV Guide, 19% Metacritic. It is the dumbest fucking movie I've ever seen. And my grandfather's sitting there and he's loving it. He's loving it. He's like, yeah, I think you'd like this movie. And I'm like, okay,
That
cool.
was
like,
the funniest part of the story is that
Yeah.
you're telling me how awful it is, and then telling me how much your grandfather.
he
loved it.
looked at it and he's like, yeah, he's like, don't you love this shit? And I was like, no, dude. I was like, this shit sucks. I was like, this is terrible. This is the one where this is up there with American Psycho 2 and Spring Breakers. Like, it is so fucking bad. But if I can figure out how to fucking get this shit, I will rent it so that way we can watch it.
Yeah, no. If I'm back in time, I'm very down. I got to experience
Premium
this.
subscription, Amazon Prime. Yeah, it might be on there. So maybe you and I can lay up in my bed a little bit,
Test out that comforter.
test out that comforter, and we can grip each other up.
See how fluid resistant those sheets are. Are we not an hour in?
57 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we're there.
We're
We're
there.
basically there. I'm almost there. But no, I cannot wait to hear your reaction to it because my grandfather I'm like halfway through, I'm like
What
checking
if I
out.
love it? What if
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
wouldn't be
dude, this
surprised.
movie's awesome.
I like halfway through, I'm like checking out and I'm like going to the bathroom and they're like trying to pause it. And I said, no, please don't pause it. Like, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom for a long time.
Yeah.
Don't fucking pause this movie. Just
I'm
keep it
jerk
going.
My shit.
Yeah, but in their 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. Yeah.
I've done it in worse places, man.
Where's the
I've
worst place you've jerked off in?
Dude, I've jerked off in some fucked up spots.
Let's hear it.
man. One time, I think I probably told you this, like back in the day, like me and Cobe would go up to his camper, his family's camper, and it was up in Bloomsburg. And yeah, and it was just like a camper. So like, like there's a bedroom in the back where like his dad stayed at or whatever.
Yeah.
There's like the bathroom, and then there's like a couch kind of like in the front, and then like there's like a table, but then the table like breaks down. You can put cushions on. And it's like a second bed.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm at the one end of it, opposite to the bedroom, and I'm laying there, and Kobe is at the table. and it's dark time. You know, like there's no lights. It's late, and I saw Kobe. He was like playing a game on his phone or whatever, and I was kind of like, I felt like there was enough barrier to the point where he couldn't see me because it was dark time.
Yeah.
But like even if he looked at me, like there was like still that seat there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
There's like a barrier, like a wall kind of.
Yeah.
So I go full imagination mode.
Oh,
and I
you weren't even
start-
watching
I
anything.
start yerking my shit.
Yeah,
I don't even go to the bathroom. I don't even,
Oh my
I
God.
don't even have the common decency.
You're
to
a
go into
freak.
the
And at that
bathroom.
point, when you were younger, were you shooting?
I don't think so. At this
Okay.
point. Maybe I was. I can't remember.
Okay.
But
Because I know
yeah.
there's been plenty of times before when I was a kid where like there was nothing happening.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, yeah. And I'm yerking my shit, and it gets to the point I'm about to bust. I'm about to absolutely come. And fucking Kobe, I see his head like kind of like he like puts the game down, and he kind of like looks over at me, and I like kind of look over at him, and he like turns the phone at me, and he's like, "Bro, what are you doing?" And I was.
No.
And I was like, I'm not doing nothing. And he fucking came over. He got about the bed. I'm like, I got the blanket on me. I'm trying to pull my shit up. And he's like, bro, you're jerking off. He's like, bro, you're jerking your shit right now. And he was like, I could feel the camper move.
No.
Like, I was
you
like,
were furiously beating off with the blanket off?
with the blanket. No,
Do it
I
under
had
the blanket.
I had the blanket on. But
Oh,
he
you
could
were
feel-
crazy as
He
fuck.
could feel the shit moving. And then that was pretty much, we just laughed it off. Haha. And then I probably waited for him to go to sleep and then yerked it.
Yeah, and then finish.
I had to
What was
bust.
my craziest place? Pff, school bathroom.
I've jerked off in the school bathroom for sure. Oh yeah. What,
I was
what
like-
grade?
Like 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
I was young. I
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
I wasn't shooting anything.
Oh yeah.
It was just
dude.
like fucking the
Sometimes
feeling
you
came
gotta
over to
get
me.
that. You
And I was like,
get
I gotta
in.
get it go.
Oh,
I gotta let it go.
Dude, I've busted multiple times in the
Yeah.
school bathroom.
Yeah. What
For
grade?
sure.
What grade?
Dude, like when we were in high school, dude.
Oh wow. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know the last time
Yeah.
like
no.
for like school bathroom, but it was definitely it was like elementary
No,
school.
yeah,
like I was just fucking
busting in that bitch, just like on the floor.
nothing. Straight
No,
straight
yeah,
mind.
Straight off the dome.
Straight
piece.
mind.
Yeah, straight mind.
I couldn't tell you back then. I don't know. Yeah, I was thinking of you.
Yeah, no, I've cummed. I've cummed all over the place in them bathrooms. Man. It's a stressful environment.
You got sometimes you
it's a
gotta
stressful
decompress.
cum.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like what we were saying, like hitting the vape in the school bathroom, like it feels like it hits you harder. Busting that nut in
Dude.
the school bathroom.
Dude,
feels like 10
I was afraid of
nuts.
getting caught,
Oh yeah.
but I was
dude.
still going for it.
Because you've seen the videos of like people taking videos, and it's like you see the shadow of them yerking off.
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
goddamn, You don't want to, yeah. And then like like people like you be wearing kind of the same shoes. You're like you got a couple of shoes you're wearing to school, so it's like you could try to deny it, but if they got the shoes in it,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so over.
It's over
so
as
over
fuck.
for you.
It's so funny.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. What a good ending.
Trash.